It doesn't look like Elio, like you said, Pro, is going to give this any kind of competition. The forecasts right now for Elio are trash. I mean, we're talking about a movie that is going to likely, from everything we've seen so far, this could change. This could change because the real hyper powerful marketing machine of Elio hasn't seemed to have kicked up yet. It should be kicking up like this week, Monday.
Yes. Or they may just say, you know what? We'll pass on the marketing for this thing. I don't know. Is McDonald's even doing a Happy Meal? The characters are so ugly for that movie.
There's no way they could be because this movie was supposed to come out twice before, like a year ago.
Yeah,
this is a Captain Falcon.
Blobs.
Yeah, this is a Captain Falcon problem, Pro. We were supposed to have it out in the spring of 24, so all the Happy Meals came out for Captain Falcon DEI last year in February, and the movie was delayed a full year. Right?
This looks like Strange World. Like the toys, even if you got them, would be like little snot blobs you threw on the wall. Like what parent wants this?
So look at this. I didn't even know this. Look at the international dates, dude. It's already out.
Yeah, it's making a big splash.
We need to go check Nancy Tartaglioni's article from today. I haven't got there. We're going to get there next, but I wonder if she has a little bit of feelers out there because, I mean, it's not much, but you look at international releases right there, and there's a few of them. Small markets, Slovakia, Netherlands.
And really, Disney, what did these
Egypt.
countries do to you that they deserve this? Why would you punish them with an early release? Why would you do this to them, Disney?
I have no idea, but this looks terrible.
Why do you hate Egypt so?
Yeah, so June 12th, I made a mistake. This is coming out next weekend.
Yeah.
I thought this was 2 weekends away. I'm sorry. I screwed up. Valiant did wrong. This is coming out
still
next.
A non-factor.
5 days from now.
Who cares?
This is terrible.
Nobody's going to care. How to Train Your Dragon, that's why I think it's got a 3X. And if How to Train Your Dragon gets to 600 million, I don't know. Is Universal happy with that Valiant at that point? Does that satisfy them for the beginning of a trilogy of live action?
I don't see why it wouldn't. I mean, it's not great, but it's certainly, look, from a pure take out the, is it going to be as big as Lilo and Stitch? No, almost certainly at this point that chance seems slim. And I don't think you or I ever said that How to Train Your Dragon was going to beat outright Lilo and Stitch. Maybe we did at one point a long time ago before we saw the trailer. When we saw the trailer for Lilo and Stitch, as soon as the trailer for Lilo and Stitch came out, we were like, dude, that's going to be a smash. But Elio was always one of these things to where, and I said this, I think, Wednesday again, where this movie, Elio, a movie that has been through, this is a $300 million disaster for Disney. Another $300 million disaster for Disney. This movie has been done at least twice over, if not 3 times. It had release dates, 2 previous release dates, I believe. Supposed to come out last year. It's been reworked. This has gotten the Pete Docter treatment a la Inside Out 2 last year because Inside Out 2 was an LGBTQ woke minefield disaster movie. And
Scrub-a-dub-dubbed.
Yeah, and they had to scrub all of that out of it. But Inside Out 2 had the power of being a sequel to a very popular earlier film.
And thus Riley from Inside Out 2 inspired JoJo Siwa, folks. I don't know if you know this, but Riley, having her all of her pride scrubbed was the antidote for JoJo.
I had not heard that one. I
think that JoJo's in the dudes now.
Well, I was going to say, I think what got JoJo out of the pride flag was when she got some. Okay, it's usually what happens.
What does that mean? What are you talking about here? What do you? Oh, Tracy. Yeah,
you asked.
You'll do it every time.
Yeah, Dick Tracy. So
saving the channel one quip at a time, folks. Saving the channel.
There we go. It's just, we're totally going to pwn Renegade Nation. Don't worry. But Elio here, again, a movie that nobody knows exists, a movie that nobody cares about. And I can tell you, that audience, like I said, I brought this up before, Friday afternoon, 3 o'clock, an audience full of little kids. I mean, 20, 30 little kids in that audience. The trailer for Elio ran. There was 0 reaction. I mean, none. They saw that trailer, and there was nothing.
Right.
Nothing.
It looks like Turning Red and Strange World had a baby. Whatever this animation style is, it is so unbelievably unpopular. Drop it.
I heard more audible noise when people were watching the trailer for Bad Guys 2. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. The one with the little cartoon wolf.
The cartoon dogs and cats. It's like Ocean's 11. It's a cartoon dogs and cats version of Ocean's 11. The first one came out, which I thought was a pretty charming film. I didn't see it in the theater, but when it hit streaming, I was like, this wasn't bad. There was more audible reaction, it sounded like, for that movie than for Elio. So I think Disney has got another massive embarrassment on their hands.
Well, you know what's terrifying to Disney, Valiant? What's got to be terrifying is the idea that Inside Out 2 was an outlier.
Just like Deadpool and Wolverine, huh?
Yeah.
And that's kind of the point. Make sure you're subscribed to Valiant Renegade and join us every Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern for the live show.